Hey, Dania, and welcome to my vlog. This is a '08 Mercury Mariner. I've just gotten it on the road, so I'm trying to tweak the problems with it. I had a major shimmy with it, and come to find out, the main drive shaft going from the front to the rear is the problem. I don't know exactly what the problem is with it, but I don't know at the moment. Probably gonna wind up stealing it off of that one. So I took it off, and that's how I isolated it. Right now, I've got this little issue here with the steering wheels. I'm going down the road. You got like, it's got to be 2 inches of play. I'm going to figure out where this issue is coming from. Whether it's straight underneath or it's in the steering rack. I did the steering rack on that when I did the subframe. So that's got a brand new steering rack on it. Problem is with that, transmission is shot. All right, so we're going to figure out what's going on with this. Okay, I looked it up, took the front wheels off the rack to see if I might have had an inner or an outer tie rod issue, or even the rack itself, but everything is solid. So we got something going on between the steering wheel and the rack, whether something's loose. Because if they did that subframe, they got to disconnect. They'd have to disconnect the rack from the subframe, and so that's where I'm at right now. Okay, well, back. I got underneath it after I checked tie rods in the freaking steering rack, make sure there was no inner tie rod issues. And then I decided to go out to see what's going on going into the steering rack. Well, you've got a steering rack universal joint, or steering wheel universal joint, and it is right there. I got a pair of my big old pliers on it. And okay, so now if you twist it, maybe I'll see a little higher. Stuff out of the way. You can see how much you can see the play. Hey, see how much play there is in that universal joint? So there's the problem. It is not going to be fun yet. I believe it's a 14-inch nut. Oh wait. Yeah, 14mm bolt on that going onto the steering rack shaft, and then you got another one going up higher. I can't really get to or see at the moment. So now it's tight. There's a tight scenario. All right, there we go. There you go. You can see the whole damn thing. So, unfortunately, that's going to have to be changed. I am not looking forward to it. Problem. That lower steering wheel U-joint going in, connecting to your steering rack. After you drop the kick down panel, you can see that there is you do have some, back out, there is some sort of a panel right here. I'm not sure how much exposes what we need to get to. I'm popping, it looks like 10s. 1, 2, 3. 3 10mm bolts going through the firewall. Okay, so those were four 10s. More? No. 3 10s. 1, 2, 3. Sure what that's gonna release here. Not letting go very easily. I'm probably gonna pry it as usual. Okay, there's what we got. It's right there. Now, see what happens when I'm turning it. See how much play there is? My key. You can see how much play. Got play there. Looks like I got some play up top too. See how much play we got here? So that needs to be replaced. That's why we got delay in here. We got something else going up here. All right, let's see what's going on under the dash now. Okay, for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and put those. I'm going to go and put those nuts back on that seal. Hey. Is not adding up to what I got for play here. So I've got I've got a lot more play here I got down there. I've got something going on here. What do you guys see there? So I can't get underneath it and see what's going on. All right, you see more than I did before I got to it. Jesus freaking scenario, man. Is going on? Okay, so the thing is, if you look at that shaft right now, that's the intermediate shaft going down to the steering rack. Now I'm moving the steering wheel this much. Right? And if you look, when I do that, look at the half shaft, it ain't even moving. So I've got something definitely going on with this. I don't know why. Something's loose or what. I don't even know what that thing is. That's something different. It's not a, I don't know if that's assisted steering booster or something. Well, it looks like it's got dots all over it, as if it's been changed before. So I don't know. I got dark dots all over it. I don't know. I don't know. But I know this is. I know this is where my. This is where my play is up here. All right, so guess I'll start pulling this covers off here. I don't know if it's down here. It's got nothing to do with up there. It's under here where I can't freaking see. All right, stay tuned. All right. Hey, Dana. No way to vlog. It's only 17 degrees out. I gotta get my hand back in my glove. Hold on a sec. Oh, geez. All right, we're down here. Wilbert's. I'm wearing my bearskin hoodie, and I'm wearing my Carhartt, and of course my Carhartt overalls. I'm out here today. I'm looking for tires for Patricia's Liberty. Said a couple came in this week. Also, I'm gonna scavenge around in the escapes here in a minute. Can't flip it. All right, here I am. Whew. Like I said, I got the bear skin underneath, zipped up as high as it'll go, and of course I got something over my mouth as well. So, all right, let's see what we can find here. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. And this is part of troubleshooting the loose steering. Well, I got lucky because somebody already took this other part out, and I need it. What it is a power steering assist, because I got lucky and somebody had already disconnected the steering rack. It is a manual steering rack. Okay? There's no hydraulics or power steering going to it at all. So this is what you got. So when you go to replace this thing, it's just a gear. So you're technically manually steering this thing if you don't have that steering assist underneath the steering rack. I've gone to 8 vehicles and they're gone. Somebody's come along and relieved it of it. But what I'm getting is I'm not taking the whole rack. Oh, it might fall now. I don't think it will, because got the boot. The boot is holding it up here, so I have to pop that from down there, bring that back up through. All right, I'm not after the rack. I'm after the steering shaft. All right, I just hit it and pop it out. So if somebody wants a steering rack, there it is. This is what I want, because I could feel my U-joint in here is worn out on mine. Okay, so with that boot undone, all I have to do is yank it right out through that hole. That's what I want. And that's a nice solid shape. The up one is in good shape. There we go. Now I just got to get that steering steering assembly this guy keeps pulling out. Now that I know why, because I thought it had power steering, and power steering with a power steering pump. That ain't the case. You've got the steering assist or booster up here. That's what that box is. Hey, Danny, and welcome to my blog. Well, I got an email from Wilbert saying they had a new Escape down here, so here I am. It is an 08, just like they said, and I beat that dude down here from getting this steering box. So right now I'm pulling the steering wheel. Starting off, you got this little panel right here with 410 millimeters. Okay, now what it is, I pulled the cover off around the bottom of that thing, and then you have these two number 40 stars. 40, right? T40s. Pretty sure T45s. Okay, and then now it's gonna drop this down now. So what I'm after is that box right there. Alright. Okay. You just have to, once you get those screws out of there, you just get the cable, cut the cables, to do whatever you want it to do, and that whole assembly will just slide right out of here. Okay. Now, on to getting this thing disconnected. It is 4 degrees out, and I'm wearing my bear skin. I feel good up here, but I didn't wear any Carhartts because it was the last minute decision to come here. Okay, the next thing we got to do, you got to go in through the side here. And there's a hole right here, and it's got to go through this bushing. That's what holds that thing up. Where's that bolt? See how long this sucker is? Got a lot of threads to it. It's a 13 millimeter. Okay, so that's now dropped this whole unit now. Now I just got to get to the CV or the U-joint for that. Okay, next thing, we got to get that bolt out of there. That's what's holding your steering shaft to your rack and pinion. So just turn your wheel just so it's facing you. You should be good to go. All right, still gonna fight you just a little bit to get it disconnected. And now let's see how we drop this thing out of here. All right, she's just gonna twist out. And I now own a steering box. I just cut all the important. You only got 2 here, 3 here, but takes care of that. So hopefully takes care of my problem there. And I've got you saw in the last one, I already took that one out of another one. And that's the thing, this does not have power steering. This is your power steering right here. So man, this thing's got all kinds of dashes and dots and all kinds of stuff on it. I don't know if it's a remake or what, but I don't know. This might have even been a Wilbert's to begin with. I don't know, but I own it and I need it. So there we are. About 2 hours, maybe an hour getting this thing out. Because it was oh, you know what? They might have marked this thing so they know that it come out of their vehicle. Because even the steering wheel and everything is marked as well. So anyway, that's where we're at. Thanks for watching. If you like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, definitely share. And that last bolt that goes through here is also a 13. And just turn your wheel to align it so you can get to that nut or that nut head. And you got 3, and that's this one here. You got 2 of these, which again were 45 stars. Yeah, once you pull these out, you can just pull the steering wheel back and get it out of here. All right, my hands are freaking, my one finger's freaking frozen. It's hurting. A little bit of frostbite coming this way. Unfortunately, I didn't wear Carhartts down below, so my thighs are a little cold. And again, it's 4 degrees out. So again, thanks for watching. If you like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, definitely share. And this is repairing the loose steering on my 08 Mercury Mariner. This got a freaking Sony in-dash. Huh. Interesting.